Hey viewers and friends, Andrew back again and welcome to another video, and I'm back at you with another top 10 list, and I've got Dubby Doubles to thank for this. His channel link will be left in the description box. Please check him out. He's fairly new to YouTube, but he definitely deserves more subscribers, I think, and he came up with a pretty awesome video showing or talking about 10 movies that he would love Scream Factory to release on Blu-ray, and I thought the movie was absolutely fantastic, and I thought it would be a pretty awesome video to make a top 10 list out of. So yeah, Dubby Doubles, thanks a lot for the idea, and here is my top 10 Scream Factory wish list. So I know there's a lot of issues when it comes to what Scream Factory can release with rights and everything with certain movies, but I'm just going to put all that aside. So if Scream Factory could release any 10 horror movies without all the rights issues and crap like that, these are the 10 that I would love them to release. So this was kind of tricky, but I did really want to number these, so we will be starting at number 10 and working my way down to my number 1 pick. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so sitting at number 10 goes to a great little 80s creature feature called Slugs. I love my creature features, and this is definitely one that I would love Scream Factory to release. I think they could do a great job. Really enjoy this one a lot. The slugs in this movie look very, very realistic. You know, they've done an absolutely fantastic job with the effects, and it's just a hell of a lot of fun. It's pretty cheesy, but to me it's just a perfect example of what makes an 80s creature feature so great. So yeah, Slugs at number 10. Alright, and I've got quite a few slashes in this list because, to be completely honest, I honestly think that Scream Factory should be focusing more and releasing more obscure 80s slasher movies, because that is one genre that's really lacking on the Blu-ray format. So with that being said, to kickstart the slashers, in at number 9 is The Mutilator. Now, from a movie standpoint, I don't think it's a fantastic film, but from a slasher and kill standpoint, I think it's absolutely awesome. The kills in this are fantastic, and it's certainly one of those slashers that you really watch for the kills. And this is fairly obscure. I think the only official DVD release the movie's had is this one from Dragon over in Germany. I think Scream Factory could do a fantastic job cleaning this movie up a lot, making it look a lot better. And yes, so number 9 is The Mutilator. Number 8 is April Fool's Day. I'm kind of surprised this one hasn't already had a Blu-ray release actually. It's kind of common amongst a lot of 80s slasher films, and it is a lot of fun. I know a few people have an issue with the ending, but this is such a fun movie. It's probably the most fun that I've had with a slasher movie. I love the ending. I think it's great. So yeah, number 8 is April Fool's Day. Number 7 is another fairly obscure one, and that is Welcome to Spring Break. This is one slasher movie that I rarely hear any people talk about, and I think it's absolutely fantastic, especially from a killer standpoint. The killer is extremely original in this one compared to most other 80s slasher films. It involves a motorcycle and a biker, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I just think it's really well done. The characters are really likable in this one, and I think this definitely deserves a Scream Factory Blu-ray. So that is Welcome to Spring Break. Sitting at number 6 is another fairly uncommon one. I wouldn't really call it obscure because quite a few people on YouTube are big fans of it, and for good reason. that is Killer Party. This one's never had an official DVD release. This is a burn-on-demand disc from the Warner Archives, and perfect example of why Scream Factory need to release this one. This needs an official release. It's an absolutely fantastic slasher movie. It blends a lot of different genre elements into one. You've got sort of supernatural elements, demon elements, and of course your slasher elements. It plays out like a sorority house slasher film, but yeah, it is absolutely awesome. I love the twist towards the end of the film, and yeah, I just think this would be a perfect release for Scream Factory to put out. So that is Killer Party. Okay, so now we're down to my top 5, and to be completely honest, I'm kind of surprised that my number 5 pick has not had a Blu-ray release yet. Very, very surprised actually. And that is Silent Night, Deadly Night. Now, this is an absolutely fantastic DVD release from Arrow Video over in the UK. But yeah, this is just one slasher that I'm very surprised did not have a Blu-ray release, considering an unofficial kind of remake or a loose remake came out a few years ago. Very surprised this hasn't hit Blu-ray. Anyway, with that being said, this is an absolutely awesome Christmas themed slasher flick. Got some awesome kills, some great characters, and yeah, Scream Factory, I would love you to release this for the upcoming Christmas season this year. It would be an absolutely awesome release, I'm sure. So yeah, that's Silent Night, Deadly Night. Sitting at number 4 goes to Slaughter High. Out of every slasher movie from the 80s that I can think of, this is probably the one that I am most anticipating a Blu-ray release for. Like Silent Night, Deadly Night, this is an absolutely fantastic DVD release from Arrow Video, and in my opinion it's the best release, as far as I know, of this movie to date. But still, I really wish that Scream Factory would get a hold of this and release it onto Blu-ray. What can I say about this slasher? It is just absolutely awesome. The theme song is awesome in this movie. I really like the killer Marty. The kills are absolutely fantastic. Great variety on the kills. Pretty likeable cast of characters, and just, yeah, an all-round absolutely fantastic 80s slasher film. So that is Slaughter High. Sitting at number 3 goes to Clown House. Now this one has had a pretty interesting history on it, which I'm not really going to get into for this video, but I think this would be an absolutely fantastic movie for Scream Factory to release. It never had a long life via the DVD release. It went out of print fairly quickly, and I just think this would be an awesome movie for Scream Factory to get a hold of. In all honesty, I have no idea who has the rights to this movie and whether realistically Scream Factory could ever get a hold of it. But yeah, this is an awesome little 80s clown-themed horror movie. Great atmosphere, really, really creepy, and just a lot of fun. So yeah, that's Clown House. Sitting at number 2 goes to a really underrated 80s movie that I don't really hear too many people talk about, and that is The Gate. This is very unlikely that this would ever get a Scream Factory release, because I do believe Lionsgate has the rights to this movie. But anyway, rights aside, I would love Scream Factory to release The Gate. This is an absolutely fantastic 80s horror movie, and yeah, I just absolutely love it. Really underrated, as I said before. This one is about 2 boys who unleash these little minion demons, and yeah, it's got an absolutely awesome 80s vibe to it. Great characters. It's just a lot of fun. So that is The Gate. And last but certainly not least, a lot of you guys may know what I'm about to say and the movie that I'm about to mention, but my number 1 pick for a Scream Factory Blu-ray release goes to dun 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 Peter Jackson's Bad Taste. This, without a doubt, is my most anticipated horror Blu-ray release. I am dying for this movie to hit the Blu-ray format. Now, it's probably unlikely that Scream Factory would release this because Peter Jackson's already said that his company, Wingnut Films, plan to release this along with his other earlier horror movies onto Blu-ray. Once they're done with The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings stuff, no offense to you Hobbit and Lord of the Rings fans, but honestly, fuck those movies. Peter Jackson, get someone to release this movie onto the Blu-ray format, please, and preferably Scream Factory. I think Scream Factory would do an absolutely amazing job releasing this movie. The artwork, I can almost picture the custom artwork to be absolutely frigging awesome. Scream, I'm sure, would come up with some amazing artwork for this movie, but yeah, I really don't know what to say. This is just an amazing splatter film from Peter Jackson, and yeah, as I said before, it's my most anticipated horror movie to hit the Blu-ray format, and Scream Factory, I would absolutely love a release from you guys. So yeah, my number one pick is easily Bad Taste. Alright guys, so that does it for another top 10 list, my top 10 Scream Factory wish list. A lot of these are probably fairly unlikely due to the rights issues and stuff like that, but I wasn't really worried about that with this video. These are just 10 movies out of my horror collection that I would absolutely love Scream Factory to release onto Blu-ray. Definitely let me know what you think of my picks in the comment section below. Guys, if you feel like doing a video response to this one, I think it's a pretty awesome idea. Who knows, someone over at Scream Factory may see these videos and get some ideas on future releases. I think it's a pretty cool idea, or at least let me know 10 horror movies that you would like Scream Factory to release on Blu-ray in the comment section below. Also, make sure to head on over and subscribe to Dubby Doubles. Once again, his channel link will be left in the description box. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and thanks a lot for watching.